Hello there. Oh. My name is sometimes Heather, and I would like to welcome you to the construction site. Our upstairs neighbors have been, as I have mentioned in the past, been doing a bit of light renovations since July, and today they're really acting up. Let's try not to let them totally ruin our day and enjoy the festivities of Witches Festival. I will be playing with RCB, my Sichik vampire. So today, because she makes everything easy and fun, unlike these guys upstairs. So, Witches Festival is a yearly thing in ESO that happens around Halloween, namely in the end of each October. And since this is an event, drops are enabled on Twitch. Watch a stream for 1 hour, I think, and get a free crate.
Fortune favor you, my friend.
And Ouroboros crate. I watched a stream yesterday, so I got one, so let's open it together.
Make a selection to reveal the reward.
Ooh, Mystic Stew. Wow, Mimic Stone. Ooh, Poison. Wow, Poison.
Gone, but there are always more available. There are many wonderful rewards that a crate could contain.
The prizes you don't want can be extracted for soul gems, which can in turn be used to purchase a set of goodies from the Crown Store. Do I need Mimic Stones, heck?
Until next time.
Witches Festival. Runs from yesterday to, was it 6th of next month, which is November. During these 12 or 13 fun-filled days, we can earn special rewards by defeating bosses anywhere in the world. This means that when you slay a world boss, or a delve boss, or a dungeon boss, or a... wait for it. Trial boss, or an arena boss, or the what at the Infinite Archive, or are there more kinds of bosses in this? Uncertain. Well, whenever you slay a boss, goodness, you get a plunder skull type of a crate. And those things hold all sorts of fun presents, such as style pages, crafting materials, furnishings, and more. And the Impresario also has all sorts of fun new things to offer us. I am currently located at my exercised Coven Cottage, which is a house that's only available to purchase during Witches Festival. You can find it in the Crown Store, and it only costs 3,500 crowns, which isn't a ridiculous amount of crowns for a house this size. Well, The house is small, but the area around it is pretty large, and you can place all sorts of furnishings outside. This house holds, if you're not an ESO Plus member, 200 furnishings, and if you are, then the furnishings you can place are doubled. The amount of the actual furnishings. And was there anything else? Yes, there is. There's a free thing. If we complete an achievement named What a Hoot, we can claim a free costume named Grizzly Mummy Wrap. Let's preview it. Wow, how cute is that? That's actually seriously kind of cute. I want it. So, What a Hoot brings us to Impresario. Let's travel outside of my in-room in Oregon and then run to the Impresario. As usual, we are drinking coffee. This isn't my first cup today because upstairs neighbors woke me up by drilling at 10 a.m. I was displeased. And hence I have gotten many cups of coffee already. So during this Witches Festival, the Impresario offers us a style page or style pages for Eltheric Revenant style. Should we preview? Let's. Can't see princess, but let's look kind of cool also. I am not mad about this style. We also can purchase witches grub bags that hold rewards from previous events that are no longer available. The usual companion commendations and pieces to the Molag Bal Illusion Imp, and we are being pampered during this Witches Festival, or actually the end of the year. We can get keys that, when combined, grant us a house, an entire home, a gorgeous one, I might say. You can also purchase furnishings. This is my favorite. Who doesn't need a spare brain? And the What a Hoot achievement is unlocked when you consume 10 horned owl feathers, which will actually grant you a non-combat pet. So the feather thingies also drop from thunder skulls, so you might want to do or participate in the Witches Festival before spending all of your tickets on the feathers. Let's go now and preview the Haven of the Welcome Companions. I stumbled upon this house a while back. It's located in the West Weald, and I wondered and pondered, what the heck does this mean? And now we know. This is an arena type of a building, round and sturdy. A huge garden around and a gazebo. And inside, there's only one door, it seems. Inside, well, the door is far away. There it is. Inside, we find a circular gathering room, as I see this, a huge table and nooks that are decorated sparsely to show the personalities or traits of our 5 companions, whom we of course know from the main story. This is a really, really fun feature, and I will be overjoyed to purchase keys and claim the house. So during Witches Festival, we can claim 2 keys, the first ones, and the next ones will be available during the next event, which I think will be Newer Festival at year's end. I realized that I have actually logged in with the wrong character because there is a quest associated to Witches Festival and I have already completed it. The Witch Mother's Bargain cannot be completed twice during one event, but like all of your characters can do this, of course. So, should we log out and do this with another character so you can see what actually happens? Let's. Let's jump in with yes, let's go with really and complete the festival quest thing. This stream is like very chaotic, I fear. I'm sorry. Let's all blame the upstairs neighbors.
One of my friends told me that the monks at Two Moons are no longer chasing invisible butterflies. What a relief! I was worried about them.
That conversation
good news
is
indeed, but do we know what
so
happened there?
entertaining.
Of
So
course
purchase
I
the
asked.
Witch
You know
Mother's
me.
bargain
It
quest
seems that
for me.
shipwreck was driving the monks insane until someone came along to stop him.
And
Shipwreck was
this brings
awfully
forth
hungry for power.
Yes,
Witch
this
Mother
one does
Oil.
know that. And this one is happy that the monks are more themselves again.
The death you've caused lingers about you. What a pleasant scent. But last year's harvest won't feed this year's brood. I'll need something fresh to bestow my boon.
Your boon? What boon?
A witch mother's brew to heighten the reek of death. All for a handful of reagents. A pumpkin to serve as a base. Guts torn from squealing critters to add body.
So you want a pumpkin and some guts. Anything else?
Tamriel is littered with dangerous delves. The strongest creatures within are the wheat amidst the chaff. Harvest them. Their essence will linger about you and add just the right flavor to my brew.
Alright, I will bring you your reagents. As it happens, I already have a pumpkin and some guts. Now we need to travel to a delve. To defeat a delve boss and find an essence of death. Which one would be a good delve? It would of course be smart to complete a delve daily while we're at it. Let's. Merchants most always have a pet with them, and the pet's name are just simply adorable. That one was called Happy Tail. We have forgotten today's daily endeavors. My, and oops. Falling off a mountainside. Not very good for your health. In order to complete the Witches' Festival quest, Witch Mother's Bargain, you can choose any delve. It doesn't need to be a DLC delve, it can just be a base game delve, anything that's close to you and easy to complete. I wanted to do this because I'm greedy and I want more presents. Of course we have a slight problem here. Slight problem called my destinations add-on doesn't tell me where the boss resides. Oh well. Pretty. The dark quest, which you don't need to complete in order to claim essence of death, requires me to retrieve Legion to packets. I prefer to sprint through dungeons and, well, not dungeons, but delves, instead of killing all enemies. So, playing as a stage 4 vampire, most complete. The locations of the Legion 2 packs, however, not very complete. We should be on that side. Because you can only reach the top of those cliffs if you go through that building there. Elves in the Gold Road can be a little bit irritating to navigate. One more. I'm going the wrong way. I'm almost certain that we can't find the boss in this delve and need to complete another. That kind of a happening is just what today is all about. Now, if you were a delve boss, where would you be? I would actually be here. Or here. Let's go see. Friends? A lot of people waiting. I would like almost assume that this is the site where the boss lives. I also saw a boss corpse. Held in something. Well, let's stick around for a bit and see what happens. Ah. We did it! We also got a Dremora, Plunder Skull and 2 event tickets. So event tickets during Witches Festival drop when you... Sorry. When you slay the first boss of the day. Let's reactivate Witch Mother's bargain and see where we can find Witch Mother Orb. There is a location in Stonepulse where we can find her. Another one in Oregon. And one more. In the world. I want to say Clemumbra, but I'm uncertain. Also, that was Bangarai. Huh. I was right. There is one in Glenumbra as well. So travel to any of these locations and you shall there find the Witch Mother's house. Oh, I honestly thought that we'd be able to land on the logs. Well, it doesn't always come. In order to get help up, I will there is a logic. An unbeatable logic. I will link Riley's build down below so you can figure out that logic. Let's run back to the Way Shrine and then travel to the Witch Mother's hut. Yeah, it's really pretty today. Must be the moment. I have completely and utterly forgotten the endeavors. Let's read through them once we reach the Way Shrine. Because we can't stop here. This is bad country. Alright, today's daily endeavors encourage you to pick 3 locks, kill 1 troll. Trolls can actually be found under bridges, surprisingly. Heal 1 player in 0 deal, complete 1 consumables, master it, or spend 2,000 archival fortunes in the Infinite Archive. Let's travel to Glenumbra for a change. I personally have been to Oridan's location many times during the past few events. During witches' festivals, everybody is here, or in the other 2 Witch Mother's huts. Speak with Witch Mother Molag.
The Reaper returns with the harvest.
I brought you what you wanted.
Yes, the scent of death preceded you. These will do nicely. So very nicely.
Don't forget our bargain.
Now, Reaper, behold the true bounty of your harvest.
Delicious.
Drink deeply. A fine feast, fit for kings and tyrants alike. Are you not eager to taste, dear Reaper?
I'm not so certain.
You came this far, did you not? Drink from the cauldron. Feel the Witch Mother's brew course through you. Do not delay, Reaper. The harvest lasts only so long.
Thank you. In days gone by, when you first completed the quest, you got a tool called Witch Mother's Whistle. That. And using this would grant you a 100% experience boost for 2 hours at a time. But nowadays, things are easy and the experience boost is active at all times. No tricks required, just enjoy. Double experience for 12 whole
child.
days. Or 12
Come,
whole days.
I have news.
You can find 2 repeatable quests in each Witch Mother's hut. First, Witch Mother Tairma.
Ah, child, I'm glad you returned. The Crowborn horror approaches once more. Its essence plagues Tamriel. If you have the courage to drive it back again, I have need of your aid.
What's going on?
The Crowborn horror encroaches once more, as I predicted. You fought valiantly to push it back, but it is in the creature's nature to return. More cursed feathers have begun to sprout in Tamriel. Gather them just like before.
I will gather the cursed feathers again.
Do not delay. The crow...
Cursed feathers drop from Blunderskulls. Once you have gathered 30, return here, perform a ritual, and you will be able to go to a location where you are required to slay a very big boss. That boss is probably not solvable, so do group up with others. This quest is
I
short.
need your help. The Daedric Lord Hollowjack seeks new prey to add to his larder.
What's the matter?
Hollowjack, Daedric Lord of Fear, has manifested his power in Nirn this witch's festival. Lord Hollowjack feeds on the terror he inspires in mortals, crippling them. Lives are at stake, my friend. He's claimed at least 3 haunted that I know of.
Haunted?
The haunted are mortals overcome by fear. Hollowjack lured them to detritus, terrorized them, and released them back into the world. Unless someone does something, they're doomed. As a priest of Stendar, god of mercy, I implore you to help.
I will help. Tell me what to do.
There are 3 haunted who need your help. I'll mark where to find them on your map. They're in this world, but their spirits are tormented in detritus. This amulet will allow you to journey there to help them, and let me communicate with you too.
Speaking with Priest Maxian, who deal will start the Lord of Fear quest, and that requires you to travel to 3 locations to complete minor tasks. And after you have completed them all, you will be prompted to return to any witches' coven house, and there you will be able to travel to an instance where you will be required to slay a very, 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 very big boss that is most definitely not solvable. So both of these quests are quests that require you to group up with others. We shan't be doing either of those today, but instead we shall see what's in our first Blunderskull. These go in slottable items instead of supplies, which is peculiar. We find a Growborn Hunter Jerkin style page, a multiple Tremora stapes, a mushroom, guts, and 11 cassette feathers. Delightful. There we go. Let's see what the toadstool looks like. Cute. Now, before we venture out to seek more bosses to slay, I need more coffee. I will be right back, clumsily as ever. I'm returning. I have returned. So, we need to slay bosses. In order to do that, I'm going to switch back to recipe. I really enjoy playing as a stemplate, but a sock character is faster and somehow easier to slay bosses with. So, here we go. Recipe is like totally my go-to nowadays. She is easy and very reliable. Now, let's first go to another delve. Or actually no, let's pick up yet another Mage's Guild daily and see if public dungeon bosses also drop. Not discuss. I should remember this from years past, but I don't. Oh, during Witches Festival, cities and way shrines in Tamriel are decorated in a witchy way. I really like the decorations there. Something that appeals to my personal aesthetics. Oh, do I need to sneeze?
The Order thanks you for your assistance, Adept.
Tell me about
There may
that.
be more. The mad god's Wabberjack transforms unlucky souls into animals. but if cooked after the fact, the result is called wubba jerky. The Order tracked some to Rulanil's Fall in Greenshade. We want it recovered for study. Non-culinary study.
I will find your snack and return it to you. So we need to go to a public dungeon in Greenshade. I wish to mark it on my map. There. So traveling to this way shrine will probably be the smartest choice. Let's.
I need a break.
Group dungeon bosses also drop plunder skulls. The last one, the biggest boss, drops a yellow one. And because of that simple reason, I have been to Fungal Grotto, the easiest of group dungeons, many times during past witches festivals. It's somehow the easiest and fastest way to claim your yellow group dungeon plunder skull. For me personally, that is. We all have our own preferences. It's been a while since I've been to this public dungeon. I have absolutely no idea what happens here. White steel dagger, how could we open that one? Oh, it's this one. We have this dirty road. Oops. No more drilling. There's a boss in this chamber. Let's see if it's up. This is why I love playing with recipe. One whack and the horde is gone. Or should I say no? It rhymes better. The boss is not up. Let's wait. Wake up. While we wait, let's see. There's an interesting mount available in the Crown Store and also a Reaper's End Scarecrow Spectre Pulling preview because I haven't seen this. Cool, but not for me. We also get a sailing apparel and all sorts of furnishing packs. I actually purchased this haunted housewares bundle. I could not resist, and it's kind of cool. This is my favorite one. It's peculiar and somehow charming. Also, spooky book. Delicious. Is there anything new in the Seals of Endeavor store? I believe no. So nothing really interesting in the things you can purchase with either Seals of Endeavor or Crown Gems. My hair got caught. There we go, that's much better. A rule of thumb. Once the previous corpse disappears, the boss is about to respawn. So, no Plunder Skulls. Oh, I lied. Plunder Skulls do draw from public dungeon bosses as well. We got a fragment of something. Fragment of Rulanil. Consume fragment of Rulanil and the other 4 fragments to unlock the skill stylist. Annulment achievement and the annulment vibrant yellow skill style. Let's eat it. Yeah. Should we wait for this boss to spawn as well? Let's. Going to public dungeons is mostly waiting. Unless you happen to find a public dungeon that's like totally empty of other players. That happens sometimes, but not during Witches' Festival. Wake up. Please. I hear neighbors using a smaller drill. If they only did that, I wouldn't be complaining at all. Well, this is taking a while. Have we even started to complete any kind of a daily endeavor? No, we haven't. My mind. I don't think I completed any yesterday either. No, wait. I did complete one. I had a duel with my husband. I won. I think he left me. He does that often. Lets me win. Could that indicate that I'm not a very good loser? Would that be possible? Is there anything we can do while we wait? We could, of course, go see if that boss is. Well, it isn't. Wait, was that a boss? Oh, that was a boss. So once you have slain your first boss in a public dungeon, the rest drop purple plunder skulls. They hold similar presents, but that is good. Or who knows? This might depend on the definition of good, which is different for each person. Oh. Boss down. Next stop, group event. I would like to say this way, but well, you know how my navigational skills are. Have you guys just completed it? Oh. We are right on time. That was easy. But did we get a blunder skull from there? No, did it? So I am drawn to conclude that additional blunder skulls drop. Not from everything. Traveling to the outside of an inn room so we can complete the Mage's Guild daily faster. we could, of course, quickly run through a public dungeon, no, group dungeon to claim a group dungeon related Blunder Skull. Maybe even Fungal Grotto.
Have you returned with the wayward relic?
I have found your Wappa jerky.
Absolutely tasteless. I mean, the very concept, not the Wappa jerky itself. I have no idea how it tastes, nor will I, ever.
Of course, of
What
course.
I mean to say is the Order thanks you for your valiant effort.
Thank you.
The Order?
Now, let's open presents. Diagram, cleaver, butchers. Amber marble, which is required to craft in the holojack style, and also guts. A treasure map, boots, and a formula for vampiric lab jar. Could be worse, I'd say. Do I have an Undone Theft quest? I do not.
This is unbearable.
Let's go on over here and pick one up, and then on our way to wherever we decide to go, we shall slay a world boss real quick.
Armor dented? Blade dull? Staff sputtering? Earn some new kit by taking the Undaunted Pledge.
What is the pledge today?
The Banished Cells. High Kinlord Relis has only grown more cunning and dangerous since the Keepers split his soul. If they can't contain him, someone's gotta put him down for good. Someone like you.
And if I can handle more?
The ancient unkillable Kinlord isn't enough for you? I knew I liked you. Relis is known to summon great Daedroth to serve him. Don't let him distract you.
Oh, this is
Destroy the
Banished
Kinlord
Cells
without even
2.
bothering to destroy those lackeys.
I pledge to explore the Banished Cells and
Are
return
you going to
on
let
combat.
some
Banished Cells 2 is entirely solvable, but it is a little bit long. What is the fascination with cops game? I wish there was an option to, like, not get helmets and arm cops as drops to, like,
Kalestig the
sets.
Axe plumbs the deepest
Yes,
dungeons.
what's the branch?
City of Ash.
Eh,
I'm embarrassed.
long, winding, a bit boring actually. So, we shall. Go to Fungal Grotto. But which world boss should we slay?
Come, do your trading here.
I think one that's close to a wasteland because vampire is Daisy. Not that one. this area and... Well, that was just like... We can run or travel here and then run past and return there. Good, good. Obviously, the other. Base game bosses are, well, almost all of them are easy and very much soloable. DLC bosses, however, are a little bit trickier. I have a right to help everyone. Walk and help. And probably just in everybody's way. Because if I get blast bombs. Why no panda skulls? That was our first world boss of the day. It should have dropped a plunder skull, Todd. Well. We're just going to have to slay another world boss. Could be worse, of course. Which one should we choose this time? Perhaps something close to a page ride. That area. Alikir Desert. Giant camp. Giant camp, good. And the boss is not up. Lollipapa taking a nap. Is there anything interesting in the announcements? Namely, did we miss anything when we looked through the crowd store? Which is infernally familiar. A non-combat pet, a cat with a hat, so adorable. Oh, which Mother's Servant's Arms pack? Which Mother's Servant Arms pack is free to claim? Why? I don't know. But do claim it. It is always good to get free presents. We don't have an Ember present.
Oh, good.
Good. I was so bored.
Right on time. Come on, then. Almost took me twice. Straight into a red area. We did it. Yellow Wonder Skull. Thank you, Todd. Now where is that there? Place, right? I don't know about you, but dual bosses are my favorite soloable group content in ESO. Bosses are fast to kill and they have interesting mechanics. Well, not all of them, but many of them. And figuring out how to get rid of them as a solo player is a fun, quick challenge that doesn't require months or even days. Sometimes these enemies stay in a tiny little pile and sometimes they don't, okay? They refuse to. Let's see if we can do better with these guys. These as well. Oops. Prefer to kill as many as I can with one strike. Well, I have done this. First boss enemy. The small enemies around the boss die as the boss does, so if you don't feel like killing everything, you don't have to. But the shooters will do quite a bit of damage, so watch your step. Over there and hope these guys fall. Well, sometimes they do. And then we need the first big boss. small enemies. Which refused to pile up the way I planned. It doesn't always happen. Oh, funny. Get rid of this one. That attack would be welcome. Next one. Oops. Missed it. Missed that again. Goodness. In normal difficulty, bosses attacks don't do that much damage, but having to get up time and time again is time consuming and kind of frustrating actually. We've gotten already 2 panda skulls. Should we see if the rest of the bosses drop them too? Let's. Okay. In the corner we find swarming mudcrabs. These are so satisfying to kill. Giant. More mudcrabs. And in the corner, hold back. I'm going to make an exception to what I usually do and kill this one fast before attacking those 2 drawing and corner. Actually, they're on that side because I'm lost. Real girl. Another blunder skull. Yay. Another swarm mudcrab. Swarm.
Feels good to get the blood pumping, right?
I usually skip this and do drawing boss, but this doesn't actually take that long. Not let us go. Grab the droid king, my old friend. I have so long in veteran partner, so I actually noticed that I'm not concentrating on this boss anymore. I know what it's going to do, and I know exactly how much damage it's capable of inflicting. I need to do this one. Inventory? Oh. Raise your hand if you are surprised.
Yes?
Princess of the Viper, don't need that. Oops. I almost would like to test the Nature's Touch that at some point, so I'm holding on to the sword. Now, let's exit and open up Landesgans. Popped out without getting injured. Pleased. Oh, the sun is already starting to rise. Okay, presents. Starting with purple ones. Specimen jar. Wonderful. Witch's totem. Now the wines and skulls. Vines. Pride would be pleased with that slip. Vampiric light post. Cool. Also a praxis for vampiric lamps. More style pages. Ooh, I don't know this one. An ink bottle and gun. Even more style pages. And a treasure. Not a one feather thing. I wonder what the drop rate for those things is. Do we actually need to purchase them with tickets? I focus on this one. Well, nothing good there. furnishings. So we got this one and the ink bottle and... Ooh, I don't have this one. And also a spooky thing. But now, since we have enjoyed Witches' Festival festivities at least a little bit, I do believe the time has come to say goodbye. But now, I will return next Thursday at 2 p.m. to continue with the Deadlands Zone story. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.